We have Back Alley Bar. When I'm summoned, summon a Back Alley Barkeep. Your new cards cost 1 less. 6 mana, 3/3. Create a random card in hand for each Back Alley Barkeep. What does your new cards cost 1 less mean? You're downloading lore now? Wait. New cards. So every new card you generate from any source costs 1 less? Or does that mean even cards you draw? Or is it only Barkeep cards? Well, Riot, why can't you have normal human wording? Oh my god! Unique unplayed card. If I draw, it's part of it'll be OP. It's cards you haven't played. So if I have a Mystic Shot that I never played in hand, that means it's a new card. What? Wait, so it might be like Zoe, like cards this hasn't seen yet. So when you play this, every card he hasn't seen, it costs 1 less maybe. I mean, this is so weird. Like Zoe? You think it's like Zoe? Really? That would be actually very interesting. That's very interesting. Or is it like Catastrophe? Because that's very different, right? Play 20 cards with different names. No, that's 20 cards with different names. Different names as well. That's a different way to say it. They don't call these new cards. Nope, this is brand new wording. What it could mean literally means anything. Song Spinner, 7-cost spell. One of 2 new 2-cost spells. So this is the one. This is the first one that says new. So it's cards you've never played before. Interesting. Cards you've never played before that game. That means cards in hand as well get reduced. That means theoretically, you could play a singleton deck and every card costs 1 less. That's significant. No, it's not necessarily a worse Glorious Evolution. Listen, it's literally, if you play a singleton deck, it's literally Glorious Evolution. For 6 mana, summon a 3/3, draw a card. And it can't be denied. Now, it can be destroyed. That's a solid card. Stop it. That's solid. That's not bad. Yo. Glorious gives Augment to all. I forget about Augment. I never cared about Augment. That's not bad. I like that. You'll never see that play. Listen, I'm building a deck around this. I don't care what you say. I'm building a deck around this. This plus Avatar of the Tides. Yeah, but Avatar's cards are not new necessarily. With Talia, maybe even with Talia, that's not bad. Talia would make everything cost 2 less. It takes up board space, to be fair. How is this a good card if it only works in singleton decks? It's not only in singleton decks, but yeah. Snooze said, trash but special. Place in his heart. I'm going to say it. I don't think this is trash. I think this is playable. I think this card is playable. I'm gonna be the only person who says this. Out of all streamers, I will be the only one saying this card is playable. I'm serious. I truly think this is a playable card. I think this card might enable a Catastrophe deck even. I really think it could. I think this can make a Catastrophe deck work. Snooey said it's good too. Oh, okay. My man. Where's Snooey at? I think a pseudo singleton deck could work. You have to survive to mana 10. Yeah, it's fine. University of Piltover is high on copium. 6 is too slow. It summons a unit. This is solid. I like this. I like this card. I'm very happy with it. All right, next. Seal in Steel. 2 mana fast. Obliterate an ally and create a corrupted format with its stats. 3 mana equipment. I like that it's in Targon, but what would you ever play this with? What would you ever play this with? Okay. Let me give you guys a scenario. Think of the following. When you play Aurelion Sol, how often does he survive? I'm just curious. How often does your Aurelion Sol survive when you play him? On mana 10. Like, how often does he survive for 2 turns? How often does he survive for 2 turns? Not for 1 turn. Let's not say for 1 turn. For 2 turns, how often does he survive? 90% of the time. Usually they forfeit. No one plays Aesol on mana 10. Basically, this is a cool card. If they're going to kill your unit anyway, you can make a 3 mana 10 plus 10% card. Using it on ephemerals. I mean, I guess you can use it on Viego's Mists, but do you really play Targon with Viego? It's trash, good card, usable, it's good. Maybe playable, but only against kill cards. Balanced. I don't know, dude. Like, what unit actually wants to die? And keep in mind, it's Obliterate, so you can't, like, Rekindler the unit, you can't bring it back to life. It's reactive spell. It is reactive spell a lot of the time. It's 5 cost to give 1 stat to another unit, plus you need to spend mana on the dead unit. Basically. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know how good it is. I think it's hard. It's really hard to use. I think it's very, very hard to use. I don't think this is very usable, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a unit I can use it on. I think this is too expensive, but maybe. I don't know. All right, next card. Mecha Pulverizer. I like the art, by the way. It reminds me of Megalobox. 3/3 to play discard 1. It's not bad. Play this on Teemo, for example. It's not horrible. It's not a horrible card. Play this on any elusive. It's not the worst thing in the world. Play it on Poppy, sure. It's not broken either, but it's not horrible. Keep in mind, this is a reusable card, guys. You can use this again and again and again. This can be used multiple times. It comes back to your hand. You cannot play 2 equipments in the same unit now. It's not horrible. It's okay. All right, next card. The Darken Lodestone. Equipment. 2 mana +1/+1. Grant my supported ally +1/+1 as a support, okay? You may spend 8 mana to play me as Horazi. And anytime you refer to this card, I demand to be pronounced Horazi. All right. 8 mana 7/7. Spool Shield. Targon. Support, grow my support ally stats to mine. Give it my positive keywords this round. Huh. It's kind of scary. But 8 mana is a lot of mana for a unit. So the question is, would you play this as a main deckable card? 8 mana is so expensive. I feel like you wouldn't do it very often. I don't think you would run this as an 8 mana card. 7 mana card, maybe. Now, on the other hand, you have the versatility of making this a 2 mana 1/1 equipment. With an interesting support, because this is grant, this isn't give. You also give any unit support, which is kind of cool as well. Yeah. Maybe. In a Taric deck, maybe? I don't know. Flexible? Yeah, there's flexibility in it, sure. It's not horrible. I think as the equipment itself, it's decent. Yeah, it's not bad. It's the first turn you use it, +2/+2, then it's 3/4. It scales slowly. The grant is nice. It's not bad. I could see this being played in a support deck. Sure. I think this is unit mana, because it says you may spend 8 mana to play me as a Horazi, not to summon a Horazi. So, summon would be different, but to play me, I think it's unit mana. It's not bad at all. I can dig this. Good on Zoe. Yeah, it's solid on Zoe. This is a solid Zoe card as well. I agree. Yeah, I like the card. It's an epic card. It's pretty decent. I like it. All right, that's it for the reveals. We are done with today's reveals. And if I had a heart, I would love you. Ah. Anyway, that's enough cringe. That's enough cringe for today, chat.